I'm so excited for today's video, so welcome back. Today we are going to organize and declutter some of my kitchen cabinets. With the holidays coming up, we always have tons of friends and family over for parties and dinners, and then I do lots of baking and different things like that. And there's a couple cabinets in our kitchen that just get used a lot, and it's just time for them to kind of be like decluttered, organized, things like that. So I have probably 3 cupboards that I for sure want to do, and possibly like 1 or 2 drawers. We are going to start with our most used cabinet. It's a smaller cabinet. I'll show you, it's right here behind me. There's a lot of seasonal items in that cabinet, cookie cutters, sprinkles, baking stuff, dinner napkins, like hot pads, different things like that. So it's a very well used and loved cabinet, and it's the one that I'm most excited to tackle. Here's my plan on how I'm going to tackle this. As we do each cabinet, I'm going to pull everything out, wipe down the insides of the cabinets, the insides of the doors, kind of go and organize things, make it make sense, get rid of what we don't need anymore. Some of these cabinets already have like some like bins, like in the one behind me. You'll see in just a minute what I'm talking about. I am just gonna kind of see what we need. I'm going to see what items I have around the house that I can use as like little storage containers. And then whatever I don't have and what we do need, I will make a list and then we will go shopping. I'm going to try and do this without having to purchase a whole lot of things, or maybe like nothing at all is my goal, but we'll see what we can do, and we will go from there. So let's dive into our first cabinet. This is the first cabinet we're gonna do. This is a very like seasonal cabinet. This cabinet gets used so much, and I'm just gonna warn you, it's a little bit unorganized because, like I said, it gets a lot of use. So in this cabinet, we have a mixture of dinner napkins, hot pads, cupcake holders, cookie cutters. There's a couple cookbooks, some recipes down there, lots of towels, like different things like that. So I'm gonna pull everything out, lay it kind of on the counter, and kind of like probably group it together. And then you'll see I have this bin down there that has like all the cookie cutters in it. I need to go through that and just get this to be a little bit more organized. Here's most of the stuff out of that cabinet. There's a few things behind me, so I'm just gonna kind of go through and figure out how to better organize all of this. I'm feeling so good about this first cabinet. So I got all of our hot pads organized, and then in the back is just like a lot of random stuff that I really don't reach for that often. This was in my office, so I pulled this out. It was brand new. It was just hanging out in the closet, so I wiped all that down and got it cleaned, and I just put some miscellaneous baking items in that. And then on top of it, I just have, these are my favorite, these Weck jars. I ordered these from the Magnolia website. They're really, really cheap. I'm sure you can get them other places. I'm just most familiar with them on that website, and I know that they're a really good deal. So I want to get more of these. I would like to have the entire collection, and maybe like honestly multiple of certain sizes. Like this is a great size. It's one of my favorites. So I definitely want to add more of those to our collection. And then down lower here in the back, I just have that same little basket that I had all of our cookie cutters in, and then all of our dinner napkins are stacked back there, and then just some towels. These are mostly just like seasonal towels right now, like hand towels and like dish rags and stuff, and then some larger measuring cups, and then just some sprinkles. So this cabinet should be super easy. It just needs to be reorganized and just kind of everything repositioned, but everything that's in this cabinet will probably stay. I'm not entirely happy with this setup, but this is gonna have to be how it is for the moment. I do have some pull-out drawers that came with these custom cabinets. I should probably have Troy install them because that would make this a lot easier, and then I can just pull it out to get whatever items we need. So this is the other cabinet that I'm really looking forward to doing. There is so much stuff in here. I've gone through this cabinet like so many times, and I don't even know if I'm gonna find anything to necessarily get rid of out of this cabinet. This cabinet just needs to be organized. Lots of seasonal things in here as well, and different things that I use for hosting parties and such, but then also some larger spices, and like I need to figure out a better system for all of those cooking dishes, and yeah, we need to definitely organize this one. This one is definitely going to take us a minute. We've got a real disaster, but I'm thinking I'll put the larger items on the bottom this time, not so much on the top, and then the smaller stuff on the top. Figure out, I guess, a good way to organize this cabinet. This one is always a challenge for me, just because there's always so much stuff in this cabinet. I am so much happier with how this is looking. I think this is going to be a lot easier now that we have all of these things shifted around. And of course, as like some of the seasons are changing, then we can kind of pull different things forward and put other things away. Like I have some seasonal plates right there. Really after Thanksgiving, I don't need those anymore, so we can move those. One thing I would really like to do, which this doesn't have to be anytime soon, but at some point I would like to, I have one more pasta maker in this one, or attachment, I guess is what it is. The other two I have in the back because I grab those ones most frequently, but I would like to get another little basket or something and empty out all of my KitchenAid attachments. So at some point I'm going to do that. It doesn't need to be right now. I'm so happy with where we're gonna stop for today. I got 3 of my kitchen cabinets done. I have 2 more that I would like to do and possibly 1 or 2 drawers, but I just feel so good with everything that we got done today. I'm gonna have to make this probably like a part 2 video because it took me a lot longer than I was expecting, just kind of like putting things in, that not working, having to rearrange. So that is totally okay. It'll be fun to share another video with you guys soon. The other thing I want to say is that I really don't think I'm going to have to get any more like baskets or anything. What I already had for like storage items worked perfectly. I just kind of reorganized them much better. Like I said earlier, there's only 1 basket I really want to add, and that's just something to have all of my KitchenAid attachments in, so that way I don't have to store the boxes, just because those boxes do take up quite a bit of room and that would leave me some more space. I think this is the perfect time to do an organizing kitchen situation right before going into the holidays with baking and parties and friends and family over to celebrate. So thank you so much for hanging out with me in today's video, and I will see you all soon.